Here we have our first attempt at a video chronicling Gretchen's journey to Japan in April of 2008. Here we have our movie maker there. That was Curtis. This is Monato, both at the airport waiting for Gretchen to arrive. Monato befriended this lady who was waiting for a Paul W. Manley, not sure why. Picture of a video screen showing an animation of airplanes approaching Kansai Kyuko, the island airport, which ought to be like one of the 10 wonders of the world, along with Monato's eye, which also should be on that list somewhere. Monato at baseball practice, and the team at baseball practice in Kevin and Monato's schoolyard. Monato contemplating the type of baseball contract he wants when he gets to the bigs, and demonstrating one of his fancy pitch grips. Monato doesn't have his name on his jersey because he's new, and it will be before he gets his name on his new jersey. That was Kevin in his jersey. Of course, he's got the rather expensive outfit and his name all over it. Yoshiko backing up first base. A building on the way into Osaka completely wrapped in tarps, as they do with all buildings under construction. A picture here of the Viking Adventure venue where Curtis worked for a year. Another picture of the theme park in Wakayama, south of Osaka. Picture of a long pier that Curtis and Gretchen took a long walk down. A view halfway out that pier back at the venue. The parapeted building there is the Viking Adventure venue. And a picture of a boat passing by the end of the pier. Quite a few fishermen and women alongside the pier. A picture back again toward the venue, toward the theme park from the end of the pier. Next coming up is Gretchen's day in Kyoto with some people that she met from New Zealand who adopted her and took her along, touring all around Kyoto for the better part of a day. Picture of a beautiful shrine there with a koi pond and Gretchen. Picture by a flowering cherry blossom tree that's about to lose all its blossoms. A couple random shots here of Kyoto landmarks. Not pictured in this film strip are pictures from Gretchen's trip to Fukuchiyama with Monato. They took off on an express train one day, spent the afternoon cruising through the mountains, had lunch, turned around and came back. It's the interpreter, New Zealand fellow, who's real helpful to the three crazy ladies. These pictures are from the mountains near Nara, where Curtis and Gretchen spent the better part of a day journeying around in search of cherry blossoms. We did find some interesting shots of the terraced agriculture methods that they use here to make best use of mountain land for growing rice and other crops. Good shot there of the terracing effect. Then we see a picture of Gretchen, again, by that $900 car. And a couple gratuitous shots of Curtis, once again, by that fancy $900 car. Next we have, let me see, Gretchen at a Chinese restaurant where we enjoyed lunch after our trip up into the mountains. Picture of the food, Gretchen's skill with the chopsticks. Picture here of some of the better scenery in Japan. Beautiful young ladies. That's Gretchen in the background there, getting up out of her chair and headed out. And we have Gretchen and Monato swimming at the community pool. I got several shots before the manager of the pool got to me to explain to me that you can't take photos in the pool area. But I got a few good ones because I knew you guys would just have to see them. And next we have coming up a couple of shots outside the pool where we did find one pretty nice tree in bloom. I got a picture of Monato and Gretchen by the tree and then kind of a close-up of the tree. Gretchen today is off on the Shinkansen on her way to Hiroshima and Hakata, and she'll spend the day riding on the bullet train along the southern coast of Japan, and we shall have some photos from that journey on our next film strip. Thank you so much for attending.